People, congratulations for making it past the beginner course. Welcome to the intermediate course. And just a quick disclaimer, if you have not mastered the beginner course or have got a good feel for it, I really don't recommend you advance just yet. But if you just got to, well, let's just keep going. So we talked about in the last session, we went over a move with the number system. So what I'm going to do in this one, we're going to explain a little bit further. Okay? So I'm going to give you more chords to build your chord vocabulary. So I'm going to give you a good amount of chords. Alright, so dealing with the number system, we're in the key of C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're back to 1. You have those numbers. And what you're going to do is there are specific types of chords that you play on each tone of the scale. And remember, you can apply this if you know the major scale formula. You can apply this. You can find this out with any key. So say if you're in the key of G, if you know the G major scale, remember the formula, why won't he wear white when hot? You can figure all this out. You can figure out the major chords and everything. Just follow the formula. So now, back to C. Now, on the first tone of the scale of any key that you're in, particularly in C, this one right here, on the first tone, in your right hand, you're always going to play a major type chord. Now, let me back up a little bit. We're going to talk a little bit about what types of chords. You have a major chord. You have a minor chord, which I'm getting ready to explain. Then you have chords called diminished chords and augmented chords. Now, on the first tone of the scale, you're always going to play a major type chord, or 9 times out of 10, you're going to play a major type chord. And a major type chord will sound, kind of bright and happy. Kind of like that. So always think like happy when you're playing a major chord. Now, for the second tone of the scale, which is D, it's going to be a type of minor chord, which is the minor kind of sounds serious. I'm going to play it really quickly. See how it sounds kind of serious? Kind of like that. Kind of like a serious, kind of dark type sound. And how you form a minor chord is it's going to be the first, the flat third, and the fifth tones of whatever scale you're playing in. So for example, we're going to remember the formula for the major scale. We're going to form a major scale in the key of D, and I'm going to show you how to make a minor chord. So we're going to start here, and then we're going to make a major chord. Why won't he wear white when hot? Now, this third one, 1, 2, 3, you're going to flat it, meaning you're going to take it back one half step. And then instead of being the first, third, and fifth, it's going to be the first, flat third, and fifth. And that's how you make a minor chord. It's going to be the first tone, and it's going to be the flat third tone and the fifth tone. So even if let's go back to C. We're going to play a C chord right here. It's a major chord, 1, 3, 5. If you want to make it a minor chord, it's going to be a 1, flat 3, and 5. I hope that's making sense. So, back to what I was talking about earlier, which tones are on what type of chords you play on each tone. So, the first tone of the scale is a major. You're going to play a major chord on the first tone. The second tone, you're going to play a minor chord. The third tone, you're going to play a minor chord as well. The fourth tone is a major chord. The fifth one is also a major chord you're going to play. The sixth one is a minor. And the seventh one is a diminished type or a major. I usually play a major, or you can make it a diminished. That's a diminished type chord. I'll go over that a little bit later. And then you have back to the one, which is major. I hope that made sense, the part where I was talking about how to make a minor chord. Alright? If you have any questions, just email me, shoot me an email, and I'll give it to you more in depth. Alright, we're going to go to the second part, so just stay tuned and we'll be right back.